Hello everybody, this is nuzcraft, and welcome to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite for iOS. This is going to be a brand new series where I kind of play through the game. We're just getting started with a little introduction and character creation, so this is going to be one of the more boring episodes. The game starts off, the introductory cutscene is, I think, just a really cool cutscene because it demonstrates really the core of Monster Hunter gameplay. We start with this hunter, building his camp in the Foreston Hills, kind of decked out in Rathian gear. You can tell by all of the green bits on it. We see him kind of flash back into Iron gear, where he's thinking back about when he was harvesting some earth crystals or something like that. Yeah. So he gets these earth crystals, he takes them to the shop, and the shopkeeper kind of uses them to craft him up some new items, which is a really cool part of Monster Hunter gameplay. And what brings a lot of people into the series is this idea of hunting monsters, getting their bits, and then using those to make better gear so that you can fight bigger monsters. And then it goes into kind of the expanded version of Monster Hunter. So when you get past Monster Hunter 1, which Monster Hunter 1 had a pretty robust multiplayer, it really got bigger as we moved into the later games like Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, especially in the PSP era, where you could walk around and go with friends. So we see that he's now hunting with friends, and what's it going to be? It's a Rathian. So now we're looking back at kind of how he got the armor that he got. He started off on his own, getting some earth crystals. Now he's hunting with friends, and they captured a Rathian, which is just really cool. Not to mention Rathian's like a super cool monster. And now we see him kind of getting the armor that he was wearing in the intro video, right when he started. You get this swell of the game's theme music. So good. He gets his Rathalos sword. His little Palico's going out with him. This is awesome. And then we get a little peek at the... Here we go. This is the flagship for this game. It's the Nargacuga. Super cool. So yeah, so it's Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Now we're going to get into a new game, some character creation, which I'm pretty excited about. It was fun to start a new character and kind of try and take the iOS game a little bit more seriously. I've been playing on 3DS for a while and have had Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. It's been out for several years. I just never really got the hang of the controls. Decided to give it another go, record some videos of it. I went with a female character this time, never done that before. So we're going to be making our way through this universe as a female. Kind of check out some of the female armor sets, which is something I've never done before. Not sure if I mentioned it before, but while this particular episode is going to be a little bit on the slower side, future episodes won't have commentary, so you won't have me talking over them, at least for the most part. I've found that I can play Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, since it's on my phone. I can play it at work, on my lunch break, or on a bathroom break if I need to spend 20 minutes or whatever, and that equates pretty well to like what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to play more Monster Hunter. The second thing is that while the iPhone, which is what I'm playing on, can record audio at the same time as video like this, it seems really, really bad. Especially because you can't split up the tracks very easily. Probably could, actually. But I just found that the quality was terrible, whether I was using my Bluetooth headphones or I was using the AirPods or iPod buds or whatever you want to call them that came with the iPhone. None of those seem to do a great job for me. So future episodes will be without commentary. We'll probably just go quest by quest. I won't show a bunch of the middle bits. A big part of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite is the farm, Poke Farm, but that ends up being like a 5 to 10 minute kind of break between every hunt, where you go to the farm, you gather up some materials, you fish some fish. It just takes time. The prep time in between is just a little bit boring. So I'm going to cut a lot of that stuff out. We're going to stick with the main hunts. If I'm going to be grinding a specific hunt for monsters, I want to grind Yankutku for gold like I do in Monster Hunter for PlayStation 2. Totally able to do that, but I'll try and cut those into a single episode instead of having 8 episodes. Each one is just a different Yankutku hunt. That seems kind of boring. So that's that. So we've made our character, and now we're moving into the opening cinematic for this specific game with our character playing. So we went up into the mountains, found some dead popos. This is ominous. What could it be? What could it be? Oh my! A Tigrex. I don't think that Tigrex is considered a flagship for this game, but it's definitely an extremely iconic monster, and it's just so cool. It's a super iconic monster for the series, and I think it's on the cover of some versions of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. The Nargacuda is also on the cover sometimes. Ah, you're awake. No. You shouldn't get up yet. It's best if you rest for just a little while longer. You fell from a cliff, but the snow must have cushioned your fall. You were bruised and suffered a bit of frostbite, so recovery will take a few days. I'm not so much worried about the bruise on your back as much as the bruise on your ego. It's because us hunters are such egomaniacs. You're definitely going to need some extra days of rest. Thank you, good sir. Why don't you strip off all of my clothes? Dang it, I totally forgot that we get a little tour of Poke Village before it takes us back into the room where we find ourselves waking up in our underwear. Anyways, getting a little tour of Poke Village. We saw the blacksmith. We saw the entrance to Poke Farm. We saw the gathering hall. We saw the little shopkeeper. Here we are. We're in bed, pretty much naked, and we're about to get up. We got a little bird friend, which is adorable, and we're about to actually get to control parts of the game. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. This was nuzcraft. Be sure to tune in next time where we actually take on some real hunts as we venture forth through the world of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite.